Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and to the final part of this build series, and today we're going to be just putting the finishing touches to the aircraft. We're going to start by painting off these bits here. I'm also going to be doing the ladder as well because so there we go. We're going to be putting on the decals today as well. And there we go, that's that. Okay, I'm hoping to try and get this all finished by the time the Lionesses play their first game in the European Championships. Let's get that out of the way, don't need that. And we'll let that dry for a bit, so I'll be back. Okay, well here's where we're going to make don't really want to make a mess of this, so because if you remember, I said I was going to clean this out. Let's tighten that up a bit. I just wanted to put the ladder on, but there we go, that's probably the best way of doing it. There we go, right. Right. It's probably the best way of doing it, I think. Right. How's that dry? Yes, that's touch dry. So what we can do, is just put that to one side for a minute. We'll go and get our sprue cutters. Get this off for a minute. Here we go. think what we'll do is we'll just give it a bit of a touch up with. No, we won't. Not just you yet. We'll get our files out. Just to be safe, just to be sure. We'll just paint this over again. There you go. I don't very often paint with my left hand, but there we go. Right. Right. I'll get my... Just put that to one side for a minute. There we go. Right. Get tweezers out from it because what we want to do is just now get our plastic magic. First of all, just putting that away because we will need that bit later on. Get our plastic magic out. Just put some glue in. Just a question of actually trying to get the laser to Yeah, okay, I'll just leave that to stay put. Well guys, I'm going to forego the ladder, and unfortunately it didn't seem to want to play ball. Every time I put it up on the front wheel down, it didn't seem to want to go, so I'm going to forego that, and I'm going to leave it in the position as if the plane was going to take off. So what we'll do now is we'll get the landing bay, so landing gear doors are on. So we get them on now. Because they do need to go on, and at least they've got something they can rest on. So they can go. I think these are them. So I think right now we can get these on. All we need to do now is to get so let's try this one with the tweezers a minute then. Yeah, I think we will. And while we're at it, we might as well see if we can try and get the masking tape off now, because that's going to hinder. And as soon as I've done that, the ball toe decides to make an appearance. Okay. And it's right, I'll tell you what, there's only one thing for that. If we can, is to just stick it down inside with just stick it down on the where the guns. So I can see that's going to be a bit of a problem. So in the meantime, I think we'll just put that back on. Oh no, we won't. We'll see how it goes. But let's get the masking tape. Let's get the rest of the masking tape off, and then. Got one gun broken off. Okay, so that it's a bit of a pain that. I'll try and fix it. I'll try and fix it up as. Okay, so it's going to be one gun at the nose turret. That's going to be its final resting position, I think, as well. Okay. Let's see if we can try and get the decals on, shall we? And then, and as well as we've got to try and get the pops on as well. So let's try and get the decals on first. And right. Okay, before we do the decals, we need to put the radar direction finding on, and we need to put this. Need to paint this little bit up first. So we'll do that a minute. That's all been. It's just been primed. So that's that out of the way. Leave that to dry. then there's two bits that need to go on here at the front. And there's this piece here which okay, and his brother. So what we can do, I'll get my file. I'll just stick a bit of glue in that little hole here. There we go, there's one in. I can always finish it up. That's what I was looking for. Right. There we go, that's in. Right. Now this should have dried off a little bit. So we can now cut it off. We can put I just put a dab of glue in there. There it goes. So there we go. Right. Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna, before we put the decals on, we'll put the props on, shall we? And then this one less job to worry about, because otherwise the plane won't fly. Okay, so let's put the props on. Okay, so here's, oh, I've got the first one there, so they're right. stick a bit on there as well. I think I didn't do that with that other one, so there we go. Right, there's 2 on. Right. So that's the props on. Okay. Well, the hot waters are ready, so you know what that means. It's decal time. So I'm going to switch on over to the hyperlapse and we'll get this done as quickly as possible. Okay. Well, that's it, guys, for this build series, and thanks ever so much for watching. It's been a pleasure having your company along with me. So anyway, the model, the Liberator, is now on my TV unit, sitting on the bottom shelf of my TV unit, which probably not a good place to be, but what can I do? What can I do? So anyway, I've got my England shot on tonight because I'm going to be watching the Lionesses against France tonight. So hopefully by the time this goes out, we would have beaten France tonight. So come on, you Lionesses. Okay, so yeah, we're all set up, and it's all full steam ahead now for the unboxing video of the de Havilland Vampire. So we're all So join me on Wednesday for that. Okay. So in the meantime, guys, if you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Why don't you? Comment, subscribe as well. It's free to subscribe, by the way. So if you haven't subscribed already, please feel free to do so, and also share the video as well. So in the meantime, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.